Okay, so recovery. This was like one of my biggest things that I was worried about, because as a hairdresser, you're very physical and you're picking things up, doing hair, lifting your arms. Well, I took 2 weeks off with work so that I could like fully recover and not mess anything up. So I remember day one, I was out of it. You don't really like remember much. You just relax and get taken care of by your mom or whoever. And I remember Dr. Mobley in the office, they called to check in, which was awesome because they truly like care and want to see how you're doing. And that week, I think a week later, you get your stitches out. And that was what I was like so scared about, because it's like, okay, you just put something in your body, like, are they gonna fall out? Like, are the stitches good? Like, whatever. That's like what I was thinking. And I remember going in, and he's just so like gentle. He like took them out. It was like one string. He like went snip and he pulled it right out. And I'm like, that was it? Because I was worried, because like obviously they're sore after, and I don't know, you get scared that it's gonna hurt, but it didn't even hurt at all. They came right out. I was worried about the scar, but they gave me this scar cream right in the office, and they said I could start using it. I used it every day, every night. Now I don't have any scars. Literally, I like talk to girls who have gotten theirs done somewhere else, and I look at theirs and I'm like, oh my God, like thank God I went to Dr. Mobley, because they're like this, they're not even there now, but like right after, they were so tiny, little line. He did such a great job. And so that was like my first week. And then week 2 is when I like really started feeling better. I could like get out of bed, walk around. I still didn't want to like lift stuff and like, I don't know, risk ruining anything, because I did go under the muscle. So I hear that like going under the muscle, it hurts a little bit more, which honestly, like I was good. After 2 weeks, I could like go shopping and like get out of the house, and then I went back to work. And he was like, yeah, you can go back to work, like you'll be good. And I was worried about like exercising and working out, but I think if I can remember, it was like 6 weeks, he said, until you can really start like lifting stuff and whatever. So I was good. I waited the full 6 weeks, and then I went back to the gym. And obviously you don't want to do stuff that's uncomfortable to you, but go walking, start jogging, whatever it is. I was good after like 2 weeks to do like physical stuff. So recovery was honestly not as bad as I thought it would be. It was the thing I was most worried about, but they were so good. And I remember he would always check in, like I think it was like a month later, they would call and say, how are you doing? Like, we want to see you, and just check in. And then I think I like fully felt like they looked like they were gonna look at like 6 months. Like I was like obsessed. Like they looked so freaking good. And my friend who like got hers done, she kind of warned me on that. She's like, yeah, like don't be freaked out. They're gonna be swollen for like 3 months at least, and whatever. But I remember Dr. Mobley being like, watch, you're gonna like miss them being a little swollen, because like, you know, they look nice and full and whatever. But honestly, I was kind of freaked out. I'm like, these are so swollen and big. But then when they dropped and like were good at 6 months, I was like, oh my God. And like everyone compliments me. Like they don't even know if they're real or not, which was a goal. I'm like, I don't want people like being like, oh my God, her boobs are fake. Like I want them to look natural. And yeah, I'm very happy with how they came out, and recovery was a breeze.